All right, so I am Jasmine Sante, and I would like to make an argument for divergence. And by that, I've lived a lot of places. San Francisco, liberal, rural North Carolina, highly religious, Washington, D.C. And I've seen a lot of what I consider convergent behavior, convergent thinking, where everybody kind of follows the party line. And I want to make an argument that that's not a good thing. But I also want to make the argument that you and everybody in this audience and all of your friends can have an impact on that. So I want you to diverge from the herd, from your social group, from your social strata, and from your comfort zone. So these are friends of mine. They are artists. And to me, divergence isn't just about the people that go so extreme. It's about the people that make their imprint in small ways, the ones that talk about divergence, question authority, question their friends. So we're going to wait until that goes on. Woo! I'm so sorry. So being part of a community is not a bad thing. Being part of the big movement of a herd is part of what makes us human. We are herd animals more than like independent thinking cats or pride of lions. The problem is that if you don't stop the trajectory of a herd that's going in a wrong direction, then you are just going off the cliff with everybody else. And so what I want to suggest is that you think divergently, not that you are the purple duck or the blue duck, but that you're the person beside the blue duck who says, you know what, I think it's okay to be blue. I think it's okay to be different. Or the person that says, you know, why do we all have to be yellow? We have so many choices and so many options. There's reasons for divergence. One is it's great for your brain. Your brain goes crazy when you think in unusual and unexpected and creative ways. It actually works the muscle of your mind. It allows you to think in unexpected and different ways. So it grows something inside of you, which I think is very important. But more importantly than that is that it helps the people around you. So by accepting like a whole range of options, by participating in supporting people that are wearing unusual clothes or that are making unexpected decisions, we give freedom to a whole set of people that aren't necessarily included. And also, by being willing to say, you know what, it's okay to wear an unexpected outfit. It's okay to be an unexpected color. The reason for my presentation is because a friend of mine died a few years ago, but she had lived her whole life feeling ashamed of how she looked, and the way that people treated her was a constant burden. And I think if some more people had said it's okay to look different and feel different and be different, that it might have made a difference for her. For people that wear unexpected outfits, we give a lot of credit for being weird, but also there's room for people who want to be conservative. And I think the other side of being divergent is saying, you know what, you don't have to dress in an unusual way to be interesting and bring something important to the table. Age is another thing. This is my mom, and she says that people tend to sort of forget that she exists now that she's gotten older. And I think part of being divergent is being able to say, I don't need to just talk with the people that I know, the people that are in my age range, or that are in my color range, or that are in my educational range, which is a huge one. There's also a big reason for being divergent. It's because way back in the day, good people, just like all of us, let those signs happen. And they let a whole lot of other really bad things go because they weren't necessarily willing to step up and be willing to voice something different. And I look at our country now, and I want more people in blue states to talk to and become friends with people in red states. And for people that are conservative to become friends with people that are liberal, so that we're mixing things up, so that we're being more than just a sort of separate country. This is the beginning of a quote from Nazi Germany, and a lot of that experience was people who weren't part of the problem, so they were quiet. But the thing is, if you're not defending somebody early on in the process, then it becomes harder and harder and harder. And I don't just mean this in the sense of big stuff, I mean it in the sense of small stuff. So like when someone is making fun of somebody for being too stiff or too serious or too conservative or too Republican, to be the person that says, you know what, there's actually something kind of cool going on in that person. We are all defined by ads and advertising, and they can figure things out about you based on where you live and what magazines you subscribe to. And so I think my ask here is I'd like you to subscribe to Garden and Gun. It's actually kind of a cool magazine. And to just put yourself in a place outside of what marketers think you are, so that you can learn what the other side of the country, what the other side of the aisle is. Be friends with people that are unexpected. Be friends with people that don't have the same level of education, that don't have the same set of opportunities, so that you can see what that experience is like. Because I think that's a really important part of getting your head into a different place. When you're little, a lot of times the playground is where early isolation happens and where people converge into these little groups, and it's very easy to be left out of that group. And so my ask for you here is to go to the other side of the playground and play with the kids that didn't seem as cool, or the kids that didn't seem like they liked you as much. So basically, to go and befriend the purple duck.